Welcome back to our second installment of our barrel-aged beers for November. Kind of trying out some really cool stuff here. So, as always, I'm here with Ricardo, our craft beer specialist. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien? And then for those of you who don't know me, I'm Mike Moreno. So yeah, we're going to be trying out the barrel-aged Old Rasputins today. I have a 2014 barrel-aged Old Rasputin. And then the 2015 Rye Barrel Aged Old Rasputin.
It's hot.
Yeah. So this is the first year. I'm really excited about this. This is the first year they've done a variant, I guess you could say, on their barrel ages. They did a wheat, a bourbon, and a rye. So very interested to see kind of what you're going to be getting out of this. But today I thought it'd be nice just to focus in on the barrel-aged beers as we're getting closer to Brew, which is our barrel-aged beer event on December 5th. So yeah, let's try out the bourbon barrel-aged first from last year. All right, so again, first of all, what I noticed is that it was kind of a thick pouring glass right there. I mean, this is going to be a very full body beer. Excited to try it again. I did have it once before. Unfortunately, I don't remember how it tasted.
Why don't you remember that, Mike?
It was a little while ago,
Are you sure about
that? It was a very long night, a lot of barrel-aged beers going on.
Oh.
But let's see what we get off the nose right here.
Love that color, though.
The color is outstanding. Nice retention on the head.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Motor oil, as some like to say. And you get, the barrel is very pleasant off the nose. That's really all I'm getting almost off the nose. Cheers. I know you were drinking without me. Always hurts my feelings here.
No.
Let's see.
Let's
see what we're getting. So I may have served this a little too cold. Usually what I tell people is to try and keep it cool, not super cold, so that way it opens up. But you know what? It's not a bad thing because as we keep drinking it, we're gonna be getting different stuff as it warms up on us.
It will definitely evolve a little bit.
But you do get that. You do get really nice cocoa notes at the end. What are you getting out of this?
I'm getting a little bit of the barrel. There's a slight bitterness, not too much. It comes and goes.
Very slight.
I'm also...
there are a lot of people that were actually saying that the 2014 was not their favorite. They didn't do a very good job. I think it's really good. I think they did a very good job with this. What's your personal opinion?
I enjoyed it. I think that the barrel is prevalent enough to say that it is a good barrel-aged beer. It isn't as, thick as most are.
It's
carbonation has held up pretty decently, just because you told me this is a year old at least.
Yeah, it's 1 year old. 1 year old, and of course with these cork and cage kind of beers, you want to be careful because sometimes it could lose a lot of that carbonation, first of all, just from escaping to the cork. I never recommend anyone laying cork and cage aged beers on its side.
Yep.
Don't do that. If you want to do it with a cap, some people will say you shouldn't. If you don't have the room, you really have to go ahead, but don't age it for super long like that. Cork and cage, never do that because you will ruin your beer. You're going to get a lot of the cork kind of notes that are going to be coming into the beer, and then on top of that, you're going to let a lot of stuff just kind of escape right through there. So
I'm getting heat from the barrel though. The ABV is not as well hidden. I'm not going to say it's overwhelmingly hot, but it's definitely prevalent.
Yeah, that's true.
Pair this up with a nice mellow, medium-bodied cigar would be fantastic. You're gonna be feeling great. A nice half pour of this and a cigar.
You get a little bit of caramel out of it as well. Just a little bit. I do agree with you. The alcohol kind of still comes through, considering considering that it's been aged for a year, I think it needed maybe a couple more months. Maybe 3 or 4 months, even up to 6 months. And I think it probably would be perfect.
This is great. I would say pick this up, take it for like, a little mini show with friends, or not for like a house, like warming party, with some cigars. I would love to try something like that. That'd be great.
Yeah, cool. Well, let's move on to the rye barrel aged 2015.
Very
which,
exciting.
I think we've been waiting a while to drink this. I'm dying to try this bad boy. Yeah, so like I was saying, this one is a little more aggressive on the tongue because of the heat and everything going on there. I'm not going to lie, I personally thought that the bourbon that was aged for a year in my cellar was a little better. Like I said, I feel like it's more well-rounded. It just depends on what you're looking for. What I liked about this guy, you get a little bit of bourbon, but you get a nice cocoa notes out of it. I keep saying nuts, doesn't make sense. Cocoa notes.
He's got nuts on his mind. It's okay.
Cocoa
notes.
notes.
I'm gonna have to disagree, Mike, because I'm gonna have to go with the rye barrel. And I don't know if it's because I like rye whiskey.
I would agree
like
with the
this
rye.
one better.
Yeah.
I like this one better. You like that one better. That's okay.
It just depends. It really depends on how long you want to age your beer. I wouldn't recommend all beers being aged super long, especially if they're not barrel aged, of course. But
we all know here that I'm right and he's wrong. So if you find this one, get this one instead.
Or if you find the wheat, send one to me because I would love to try it. I'll do a little review. You could even be
That'd
on
be
the
nice.
show.
That would be
you
a
could
good
on the
idea.
show.
That's
There
a
you
good
go.
idea.
Right? Great idea. Now I'm gonna be sacrilegious here. Depending on who you're talking to, and I am going to blend this bad boy because I'm really interested to see how this guy works with this.
You should do it, man.
Let's try it out.
You need a glass? You're just gonna like.
No, I'm gonna pour it right in this bad boy.
This guy like a boss.
Maybe I poured too much of the bourbon. Well, let's.
You don't even know. You don't even know like what you're pouring there. No.
I'll just pour in a little
Whatever.
sip. All right, let's blend it up.
Está loco.
And then you could also do some crazy stuff at home. Some people, what they do is they get a French press, and that'd be a good video as well. We could, French press, and they'll take, for example, the old Rasputin or Bourbon County, whatever, your choice, and they'll put like berries in there, blueberries.
I've done that before.
Peanut
berries
butter,
is
bananas.
so good, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 50-50.
See, now I think this is the best. So the true winner, in my opinion, is gonna be the blend. Go out, buy both if you can still find this guy, or if you have one at home. Blend it up. Then you get a really nice proportion. I'm getting the rye, I'm getting a little bit of vanilla, I'm getting cocoa, and a lot more complex. It actually works really well. What did you think of the blend?
I enjoyed the blend.
I think the blend is good. See, you never know. The blend went really well together.
In the end, there's no right or wrong in anything that you do in terms of beer. It's what you like. It's about
Exploring
with friends.
Yeah.
It's about just like having a good time and enjoying it and appreciating the craft.
Sure.
That's behind it. That's what it is.
Of course. Again, to all the viewers out there, don't forget, December 5th, 12 to 8 p.m., we're going to be having our second annual Barrel Aged Beer event.
It's also my birthday. Bring gifts.
You can find all the information on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I'm going to be posting a ton of stuff. The name of the event is Brew Rachos, kind of a pun on the Mexican slang for burrachos, which means drunks. I thought it was funny, and it was something that kind of just flowed since we're in a very nice Mexican
You meant to say
neighborhood.
borrachos, but whatever. I won't correct them in front of like the TV.
Yeah, as you correct me. I appreciate that. It's the alcohol good in my
Of
head.
course. Salud.
Cheers.
Hasta luego.